I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject is awareness, the gates of God. Today we'll go deep into the subject awareness. Shiva is expounding a new sutra. From today he starts speaking on a different center. Last 4 sutras are related to breath. Today is moving to a different center. Let's see the sutra, then we'll see the meaning. Taya puryasu murdhantam bhangtva pruksapasetane nirvigalpam manakritva sarvodve sarvagodgamaha. Daya puryasu murthantam bhangtva brukshe basetune nirvigalpam manakritva sarvodve sarvagodgamaha. Beautiful sutra. Shiva says, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought, let form fill with breath essence, to the top of the head and there shower us light. It's one of the esoteric, mystical technique. First time he is introducing esoteric techniques to us. In the first 4 techniques, Shiva was very plain, simple, direct. He is just making us feel comfortable. He is giving us feeling of homeliness. Now he is taking us to a deeper level. He says, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought, let form fill with breath essence, to the top of the head and there shower us light. Attention between eyebrows. He speaks about the third eye, what we call Ajna Chakra. The whole East, all Eastern religions are the faith groups, masters, mystics, whoever is from East, continuously they work on Ajna Chakra. They work on the third eye. Whether it is Hinduism or Jainism or Buddhism, any other spiritual group from the East, they will be working on the third eye. Third eye is a great gift given to the planet Earth from or by the East. This third eye, to awaken this third eye, this Ajna Chakra, according to my knowledge, at least 5,000 techniques are there. At least 5,000. There is no master or no teacher who has not worked on the third eye in the East. In the East, spirituality starts with third eye. Anybody who enters into the spiritual life, the first thing they do is start working on the third eye. Even in a regular life in India, continuously people work on the third eye. Sometimes indirectly, without knowing, even this kumkum, this keeping the kumkum is a technique to work on the third eye. Constantly you will be aware of third eye. For third eye, attention is food. If you start giving your attention to third eye, it will be awakened. It will start directly expressing energy. It will start expressing the pure consciousness. All yogic powers are expressed from this third eye only. All yogic powers, whether it is the power of materializing or the power of teleporting or power of telling the future or power of making your dreams into reality, everything is from this third eye only. Third eye is the most powerful energy center. Today Shiva is teaching us how to awaken this third eye and use in our normal life. One simple thing, very simple thing, I can tell you about third eye. If somebody is sitting in front of you, just look at his third eye. You don't even have to look from front side. Even if you look at back side, just for a few seconds and give a command, turn back and see, or give any command, you will see he will do. Simply you will see he will do. Now you can check. You can test with your neighbor. You can check with your neighbor. You don't know the power of third eye. Simply that thought will be created in his consciousness. If you concentrate on his third eye and send a particular thought, simply it will be created on his consciousness. In his inner space, that thought will be created. You may have two eyes, but you are not using both the eyes. You use only one eye at a time. That also hardly 10 degree. Somehow you picked up, you learnt, constantly look 10 degrees. That is so you feel as if you are seeing the whole. You are seeing 120 degree at a time. But as on now, your awareness is not enough to use both the eyes. That is why we call, in Sanskrit, when it comes to senses, they say chakshu. Chakshu is not plural word. Please be very clear. In English we use the word eyes. In Sanskrit they use the word chakshu. They don't use the word plural. They use only singular word. Only for enlightened beings they use the word trinetra. Either you have three eyes or you have only one eye. You don't have two eyes. According to the mysticism, they have only singular word or the three. In Sanskrit we have three things. Sanskrit is not like a singular and plural. Singular, dual and plural. The language is beautiful and it is created only for mysticism. That's the reason the language is directly related to spirituality. In Sanskrit you have only one word, chakshu, means singular. As on now you have only one eye. Never ever think you have two eyes. You may have two instruments, but you can't use it. There is an energy which looks through the eye. That is active only in one eye. Because you are constantly jumping, you don't find the gap. That is why you have so much of eyeball movements. Constantly your eyeballs are moving. If you know a little bit of mythology, you know, there is a belief that our Devatas' eyeballs don't move. There is a belief Devatas' eyeballs don't move. Means what? Person who can see completely without eyeball movements becomes God. Who can see without eyeball movements with full awareness, he becomes God. That's what I mean. Awareness, the gates of God. In mythology, Hindu mythology, we believe the Devatas, gods, don't move their eyeballs. Their eyeballs don't move. If you want to find out whether somebody has come down or he is some extraordinary being or anything, his eyeballs won't move. His eyeballs won't move. They say that is the mythological belief. Anyhow, one thing is sure, when you can see without moving the eyeballs, your awareness has exploded in the third eye. This Naga Baba, this Swami, is such a beautiful, wonderful master. And I have never seen him taking bath or eating or drinking. I have never seen him doing anything which normal human beings do. I have never seen him sleeping. All he will do is only one thing, that's smoking ganja. That's all. And I asked him, what is this? You are a great enlightened master. Why do you smoke ganja? Why do you smoke this leaves? He told me, you see, big elephant cannot be tied in a small hut. My awareness is so much. Unless I dull myself, I can't enter into the body, live in this body. So I have to reduce my awareness little bit. I have to bring myself little down. One person asked me, Swamiji, when they can smoke, why not us? Be very clear. You have to bring yourself up. They have to bring themselves down. There is a big difference. And one more thing, where else you can go down already? And there is a beautiful Zen saying, don't do what masters do what they say. Don't do what masters do what they say. There was a great Zen master, he used to smoke continuously. But he will always tell people, hey, don't smoke, don't drink. One disciple asked him, what is this, master? You give us instruction, don't smoke and don't drink. But you are smoking every day. You are a chain smoker and you are not even hiding it. You are smoking in front of us. Then master says, beautiful saying, I don't have to follow what I teach because I am not in the same plane to whom I am teaching. Beautiful truth. I don't have to follow what I am teaching because I am not in the same plane to whom I am teaching. Great truth. Anyhow, this Baba, he will make everybody to sit and do the same thing unless he is very clear that person is aware of all the 3 points without moving his eyeballs. He will not allow them into his class. But once he accepts them into the class, he will really take care and see that the person achieves some spiritual experience. I wanted all of you to understand about this 120 degree and 360 degree vision, because that is the base of this whole technique. This whole technique is based on awareness, and especially the awareness about the third eye. The idea about the third eye. And one more important thing, if somebody's third eye is awakened, you will see totally different grace around him. Apart from the physical measurements, you will see a different grace. See, beauty comes and goes by age, but the grace is totally different. It is nowhere related to body. It is nowhere related to age. It is something beyond age. A small story. One actress was asking the photographer, what is this? Last time when you photographed me, it was so nice. Now you have done such a bad work. What is happening? Photographer said, yes, last time when I photographed you, I was 10 years younger. I was 10 years younger. Be very clear, beauty comes and goes with the age, or it is directly related to spare parts. All painting, spare parts. In the West especially, everything is spare part. The night time, everything is removed in the hanger. Morning you put on, night everything is on the hanger in bedroom. Everything is spare parts. Beauty is related to spare parts and grace is related to your being. When your third eye is awakened, beyond the body something radiates around you. I have seen that grace in that great Naga Baba. He is a man, black, tall person with a long jata. If you see him first time, naturally you will feel frightened. But there is something around him, a tremendous grace. Just like a child, his whole body and his whole being was so alive, just like a child. I can imagine how Shiva would have been by remembering him. Great Mahatma. Anyhow, let us understand about this third eye. As of now, we have only vision of 120 degree. If you can concentrate on something, you will be excluding. So the degree will be coming down. The more you concentrate, less the degree of vision. Instead of concentrating on something else, if you put your attention on the third eye, instead of concentrating on the object, if you turn the awareness on the subject, the degree will start expanding. It will not reduce, it will start expanding. You will start seeing things much more clearly, in a detailed way and an expanded way. Here, Shiva is saying, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought. Second line. Attention between eyebrows, now we understood. Concentrating on the third eye will awaken your awareness. You will be able to see more and more in a detailed way with much more awareness. He says one more thing, let mind be before thought. You will be aware even before the thought is raising. As and now, once the thought comes up, you may try to suppress or follow. Once the thought comes up, you will try to suppress it or follow it. You will not be aware before the thought comes. Here Shiva says, let mind be before thought. Let you be aware before the thought is coming. There is a beautiful commentary of Abhinava Gupta. Abhinava Gupta is a great Kashmiri Saivite master, enlightened master. He comments on the sutra. He says, creating, maintaining and destroying, these three are the responsibilities of Trinity. Brahma creates, Vishnu maintains, Shiva destroys, Rudra destroys. In your mind, you do the three work continuously. You create a thought, or maintain a thought, or suppress a thought, kill a thought. If you don't do all these three, you will become Parabrahma. You will become enlightened. You will go beyond this Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma. You will go beyond this existence. As and now, you are doing these three work, creating, maintaining and destroying. If you don't create a thought, if you don't maintain a thought, and if you don't destroy a thought, suddenly you will be awakened to the reality, to the ultimate reality that you are Parabrahman, you are existence. Shiva says here, if you are concentrated on the third eye, you will be aware of your thoughts. Even before your thoughts are raising, you will be aware. Let mind be before thought. You need to understand this one thing deeply. This is the greatest liberation. Being aware before thought raises is the greatest liberation.